It was almost Team of the Season, and Noah was waiting to get his presents on Team of the Season day. All his presents were set out under the tree, and he couldn't wait to get his hands on them.
Ha! Gay!
Yo guys, what is going on? Grief HD here, and today we are doing my FIFA 16 BPL Team of the Season predictions. So guys, getting started with my predictions. First of all, obviously, the best keeper in the Premier League, one of the best keepers in the world in my opinion, after Neuer. We do have David De Gea in goal, playing for Manchester United. A really good player, has a really solid season. Butland did get called up for the England squad, obviously when Hart was injured, and obviously got injured and is not going to the Euros. But really quite feel sorry for him because he had one opportunity to actually go to the Euros and then he ruptured like a ligament or something, so I really do feel for him. And the third goalkeeper, Peter Schmeichel, quite an average goalkeeper, obviously son of the actually Kasper Schmeichel, son of Peter Schmeichel. I said Peter Schmeichel earlier. A really good keeper and has helped Leicester a lot to top the table this segment of the season. So the first defender of my predictions is Adrian. Is it Adrian? I think it is. Fuchs. I do realise he's a gold and his rating 74. Yeah, that was kind of a mistake on my part there. He is a really solid defender. Has kept Leicester's defence tight this season, going for the top. And the second defender, Hector Bellerin, I think they worked out that he was faster than Usain Bolt in like a 100-metre sprint or something. That's why he has 99 pace. A 5 overall rating upgrade from his previous inform. Chris Smalling, 88 rated centre-back. I think he has been the standout player for Manchester United this season. He was helping the younger players in the squad, I think. But he definitely is a leader and he definitely deserves a place in my predictions. So our second group of defenders, the highest rated defender in the team, Laurent Koscielny, does have a really solid card, I predict. 85 pace and 94 defending, 88 physical, does make for an amazing centre-back. Another player in the team is Alderweireld, who made a transfer from Southampton to Tottenham. I think it was last summer, but a really solid defender and has helped Tottenham a lot this season with some like crucial tackles. A really good defender. And our last defender of my predictions is Van Dijk, who plays for Southampton, one of the worst in forms, but definitely a solid player to pick up in a budget team or a low-rated team or whatever. I don't really know, but a really solid player as well. I don't think I can say much about him. I think he played for Celtic before he played for Southampton. I haven't really watched him this season, just heard from people that he has been really consistent over the season. So let's move on to the midfielders. So, starting off our midfield, we do have Ross Barkley. Has played well for England as well this season. A solid Everton player and a really solid card. A bit like a cheapish Ruud Gullit, I think. Also, we do have Moussa Dembele, who has played well for Tottenham this year. Haven't seen him much, but the games I have watched, like on Match of the Day and that, he has played really well. 87 dribbling and 87 physical, does make for an amazing player. Our last player is Danny Drinkwater, who played amazing for England. Definitely our standout player in that game against Holland. Was voted man of the match and has been really influential to the Leicester team this season. So our second group of Team of the Season midfielders is Payet, Mahrez and Ali. A really good three set of surprise players this season. Payet being a new signing this season from Olympique Marseille. He does have a really solid card and has played amazing this season. A really good free kick taker. And also we do have Mahrez. Mahrez being a really surprise player this season. He got transferred from, I don't know who he even got transferred from. It was for like 300k. I don't know if it was a season ago or what, but he has been one of the best players of the season. 91 pace, 89 shot, 89 passing, 93 dribbling is amazing. If you were to tell anyone at the start of the season that Mahrez would be one of the best players of this season, they would have laughed in your face. So, Dele Alli, what can I say about Dele Alli? He was on loan to MK Dons last season, I think. A really good player, played absolutely amazing for England, like Danny Drinkwater. A surprise player this season, has a standout player and is a player for the future, an amazing player, and he definitely is going to be included in the Euro 2016 side. Moving on to the two most highest rated players in the whole of my predictions, Ozil and David Silva. Also we have Arnautovic with an amazing card there. But moving on to Ozil, we do have 95 rated card, a really solid card, 98 passing I predict. I've given every player a 5 stat upgrade, so I'm not too sure what their stats are going to be. But Ozil has been amazing this season. Definitely one of the best players actually in the whole Premier League this season. A really standout player, and he moved from Real Madrid, I think. No, he was at Werder Bremen, then he went to Real Madrid, then he went to Arsenal. But moving on to David Silva, I think he got an injury during the season, but he's been amazing. Kante would have been in that spot if he didn't get a most consistent card that was confirmed a few days ago. Arnautovic has played well for Stoke City. Stoke City not being one of the best sides in the Premier League this season, but I think Arnautovic will get a transfer as he is amazing, and he's like a big fish in a small pond at Stoke City. But let's move on to the strikers. So, the first segment of our strikers, we do have Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy, what can I say about Jamie Vardy? He has been the best player of this season, in my opinion, in the Premier League and also in the England squad. He has been amazing for England as well. He scored a little flick. I don't know if some of you people from different countries have seen that, but if you're in England, you would have seen Jamie Vardy's lovely kind of Welbeck-esque flick that he scored against Germany. An amazing player, 97 pace, obviously, as I did do a 5-star upgrade from his previous inform. But Vardy, it was like he was playing like non-league football for like Fleetwood Town like 5 years ago, and he has gone from top scorer to joint top scorer with Harry Kane at the time of the recording in like 5 years, which is absolutely amazing. The second striker in our team is Harry Kane, only really coming to the spotlight 2 years ago when he first played in the Tottenham first team. He has been an amazing player, obviously joint top scorer with Jamie Vardy, an amazing player as well. Moving on to Lukaku, who has played for Chelsea before. He plays for Everton, but he has a really solid card, a 5-star upgrade also for him. So the last two players of our team, we do have the joint top rated player is Aguero, an amazing player this season, has been linked to Real Madrid across last summer and in January. A really good player, has scored some really nice goals this season. But we're moving on to Ighalo, who is a modest player playing for Watford at the moment, kind of playing with Troy Deeney, quite a good partnership in there. But Ighalo, he refused I think it was 450k a week in China. He refused that to play in England. What an absolute madman. Why wouldn't he just go there for like 2 months, get like, I don't know what that is, like over 3 million or whatever in like 2 months, and then come back and just go on a loan spell? Why not? But Ighalo refused his contract and definitely wanted to play in the Barclays Premier League, but who can blame it? It's the best league in the world, and them two do fit really well into my predictions and have been amazing this season. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you're new around here. Also comment in the comment section if you think I missed anyone or you don't agree with my selections in the team. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't entered my 200 giveaway, go and do that now. It's literally a free 200k. There's not many people entered already. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in a bit.